What up? It is the In the Car edition of the question of the day. What do you enjoy about getting older? Okay, so let's talk about this. So first of all, age is inevitable, right? Everyone ages. Everyone ages. And so it's part of life. It's just how it works. And so I want to bring that up because I've been having this conversation with a lot of women lately. You know, and I also meet women through all walks of life, and you know, there's this stigma of like, I don't want to talk about how old I am, and I get it because society tells women that we're not valued. As we get older, we're just not valued human beings, right? There's less opportunity. And so, but I want us to change that. I want us to change all of that. And I want us to change the stigma about getting older. And so that's why I posed this question, right? Because the key word here is enjoy, right? What do you enjoy about getting older? Because not everything's got its pros and cons, but it's not all bad, right? So I want to hear from you. Comment below and come be part of this judgment-free conversation, right? This is all about supporting one another, right? Let's help and not hurt, and let's unite, not untie, right? Let's listen to each other, and also let's listen to see what's going on up here, right? Let's be more aware of who we are, because then maybe that can help us be a better version of ourselves. So I think about, you know, this question and my answer to it, and you know, I've talked to some women and they're like, nothing. Like, I don't enjoy anything about getting older. I'm like, nothing? I'm like, so your life is like 100% miserable. Like, you never have like a happy moment. And so, I don't know. It's just, I get it. Like, I understand, but what would happen if we enjoyed it, right? Because it's all about perspective. And I think about there's three things that I enjoy a lot about getting older, but there's like three specific things that I want to bring up. Is that, first of all, like, I enjoy all the knowledge that I have. I enjoy all of the knowledge that I've gained in my 42 plus years in this world. I'll be 43 this summer. And so I enjoy everything that I've learned, and I've enjoyed like gathering all this information, and that information doesn't come unless we age. I think about how, like, I feel like I've got, is it like more confidence? Like, I feel like I own my being more than I've ever owned myself. I own it now more than I've ever owned. You know, I think about like who I was in my 20s, and I own like my existence more than ever. And the third thing is that I realized as I get older, and the one thing I enjoy about getting older is that I recognize and I've accepted that there is no timeline. There's just no timeline for life, right? I think a lot of us, especially women, because I work with women and I'm a woman, I think we're kind of told like, oh, by 22 you need to graduate, and by 25 you're going to be married, and then by 28 you're going to have kids. And I think there's this imaginary timeline that that women are given, and where it comes from, I mean, it kind of comes from society, but there's not like a handbook that says this is the rules, but for some reason we get these timelines in our head. And so I think, like, I'm glad to know that there is no timeline, and that I get to create my own timeline, and that there is no wrong answer for when I do things, if I choose to do things, if I choose to not do things. So that's a little bit about me, right? It's about the knowledge, it's about owning my being, and for me it's about knowing that there's no timeline and that I get to create my timeline. So that's me. That's a little bit about me. Now I want to hear from you. Comment below and come be part of this judgment-free conversation. And hey, while you're here, subscribe. Come hang out with us. This is kind of a cool place to be. Or like the video. That would be awesome too. And invite a friend, because the more people that are part of this conversation, the sooner we can change the world. Thanks.